receive every glory and adoration, every exaltation. We come before thee this evening to present your truth to the whole world, that mankind may testify in time to come that it wasn't man that did it, that they had no strength of their own, they had no army, they had no weapons. All they had was the gospel of truth and of redemption. And behold, because their hearts and their minds were clean, because the Almighty found them unblemished, that was why they were blessed, and everything they asked for came to pass. That was why this same generation, this very Ipob shall endure, for flesh cannot be mortalized, but the truth of the Most High, who is timeless, who is ageless, shall prevail. And upon that very promise do we pray this evening, because your words are yea and amen. People wonder, how come you loved David so much? Man couldn't understand that David knew how to ask thee for anything that he wants. There wasn't nothing that David ever asked for that he didn't give to him. That same secret is what we have. That is what we present before thee, to the hearing of the entirety of humanity this very evening, morning, noon or night, depending on where you're listening from. That we make this proclamation that your words are yea and amen, because you are God. Anything you say must come to pass. You are not man. Anytime, any word that you utter, documented by the sons of men in the Torah, in the scriptures, must come to pass. Because your spirit, you are not man. You are not mortal. Every word you utter must come to pass. And on that very premise do we anchor this very agitation. Because we go back to your scriptures, to your unadulterated, untampered with scriptures. In the book of Jeremiah we pray, chapter 16, verse 14. That is our prayer this very evening from where I am. You said, for you are Lord, you are God, you are the beginning and the end. There is nothing you created which can be equated nor used as an adjective to describe thee. You are bigger than all that man can ever imagine that you are. Only you is the beginning of time itself. That is why the ancients call you the Ancient of Days, the Ancients of the Ancients, for that is who you are. The I am that I am, and these are your words, because you're God. You said that a time is coming, according to the prophet Jeremiah. You said that a time is coming, and that time is now, this 2020. You said the time is coming when people will no longer swear by me as the living God who brought the house of Israel out of bondage in Egypt. These are your words, because you're God. You said a time shall come when people will no longer swear that this God of Moses, that led the God of Moshe, that led the Israelites out of the bondage and suffering in Egypt. Instead, these are your words, O Heavenly Father, with every reverence, humility, and submission. You said, instead they will swear by me as the living God, because you are living, everlasting, eternal, who brought his people out of the northern lands, out of the bondage from the north, for we inhabit the south. We are from the southeast. Oh Heavenly Father, you said, no longer will we remember you as the God of miracles that brought Israelites out of Egypt. We shall know thee as the God that delivered his children from the criminals and darkness from the north. These are your words. And you were talking about Biafra. We are now going to swear by thy name and say, this God of Biafra that led his children out of the iniquitous existence which Britain fabricated for your children. And you said we are going to return from where you scattered us, from where they are killing us in Indonesia, from where they are killing us in Malaysia, from where we have been imprisoned in Brazil, from all the places we are suffering, all the places where we are being humiliated at the moment. You said, I will bring you back to your own country, to the land of your ancestors, because I am God and I have spoken. And who is man to say no to the word of God? Upon this we anchor all that we do. We have no strength of our own. Upon your promise that came forth from the mouth of the prophet Jeremiah 16:14, you said, I will deliver you from the bondage from the north. The world will no longer say, this God of Moshe that led the Israelites out of Egypt. They will say, the God of Biafra that delivered them from the forces of darkness from the north. You are very still in the north, and you are God, and may your name be blessed forever and ever. He said, he said, he said.
Abiobi, Abiobi,
Hello, my wonderful people of Biafra, friends of Biafra and lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending your time zone. This is Mazi Zumwe. Please, as I welcome you, please welcome others. Please, as you come in, please share the program. Is very important. So as I welcome you once again, please endeavor to welcome others. We are live at our various platform. At Mazi Zumwe, this page, we don't have much follower. We are still trying to grow this page. Please follow me on Mazi Zumwe. Follow me on the page. It's very important. It's very, very important. We are live at Ikechukwu Umadi Ezumezu. This page is growing gradually. Please, if you are not following me on Mazi Ezumezu and Ikechukwu Ezumezu, Ikechukwu Umadi Ezumezu, I'm sorry. Please follow me there. Ikechukwu Umadi Ezumezu. Please follow me there. It's very important. We are live at YouTube. Our YouTube is wonderful, you know. We have people watching us there. Please, if you have not subscribed at our YouTube Ikechukwu Ezumezu, please endeavor to do so that you will have have alerts when I'm on. Like today's program, we just come on. I can see my eye is so dull. I just wake up from sleep. But we have job to do. We need to have job to do before I'm up you know. So I can see my eye. So then we have to do the job. It's very important. Our freedom is more important than any other thing. Freedom is more important than any other thing. So please endeavor to subscribe my YouTube channel. Ikechukwu Ezumezu is very important. And for my fans in TikTok, I'm so happy that you can go live in TikTok, and I wanted to connect it to StreamYard, but there is no link between StreamYard and TikTok. So that's a little bit difficult. But my fans in TikTok, I say, may the goodness of God be with you guys. Oh, you see? So, like I said before, please welcome others and share the program to your profile and your page or your WhatsApp. Invite someone. Tell them Mazi Ezumezu. Okay, Eziokwu Abiago. Tell them Mazi Ezumezu. Okay, Eziokwu Abiago. And on today's program, I don't know if we will attend questions, but let's see. But I need to rush the program because in less than 2 hours we need to leave from here. So that means maybe the about as the light TV, his case will be tomorrow. But let's let's keep on going first. So I said, anytime we be online, we must talk about the freedom of our leader first before any other thing. It's very, very important. Before any other thing, we must talk about the release of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. As you can see, what is going on in Nigeria today, you can see the blackmail on our leader, the blackmail on IPOB. You can see it. And remember, yesterday we talked about that. We talked about Igbo should stay away from this protest. But do you hear from presidency? What is his name? Bayo, something like that. Is he special advisor to presidency on information? Do you hear what he just said? But we are coming to that. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we are saying again, set Mazi Nnamdi Kanu free. If we come online 1 million times, we will tell you 1 million times to release our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he committed no crime. If we come online 1 billion times, we will also remind you, set Mazi Nnamdi Kanu free. Listen, like I said yesterday, we understood that the power behind the incarceration of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We know the hand of the Western world is there. The hand of UK government, American government, EU. Those are beneficiary of our resources in our land. And it's too hard for them to let our leader go because they know that all things will never be the same again. Things will never be the same again. Things will never be the same again. But one thing for sure is that nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. If you get a stone and throw it up, there will be a pink that the stone will start descending down. So President Ahmed Tinubu, we don't care to know the power behind incarceration of our leader. All we know is you. You are the number one citizen of Nigeria. If you ask that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be free, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu they will open that nonsense gate for him. But guess what? If you refuse to do that, if you refuse to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, believe me, the land of the Yoruba, the land of Oduduwa will come after you. I repeat, mark today's date. If you refuse to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the land of the Yoruba land, all the gods of the Yoruba land, all the gods of Oduduwa, they will come after you. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a chosen one. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't mean harm to anybody. All what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is asking is for we to live as a woman. All what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is asking is freedom of his people. All what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is asking is freedom of not only his people, across the board, across Africa. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you once said that Nigeria is not a country. You once said that you never believe in Nigeria. Now, You have the power to do something. What is stopping you? What is stopping you? You have the power to do something now. What is stopping you? Like I said yesterday in my program, we know you are part of those that destroy Nigeria. We know you are part of them. But there is things you can do that people will say, okay, this man have done so well. There are things you can do that your name will be written in gold. Your family name will never be forgotten. There are things you will do. And like I said before, you have nothing to lose anymore because you have seen it all. First, you must release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's a prisoner of conscience. He's a political prisoner. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Second, you must push for regional government. You must push for regional government. Third, you must pave way for referendum in Nigeria to decide if we want to be in Nigeria or not. These three things, and we know that these three things, the Westerners are against it. The Fulani Janjaweed are against it. The Kabas are ruling Nigeria, they are against it. The Sultan of Sokoto is against it. But guess what? What shall it profit you living the kind of life you are living, but your people are perishing? I repeat, what shall it profit you, Brahma Tinubu, living the fullness of life, and your people are dying in hunger. Your people are being pushed away from their land. The Yoruba forests are being taken over from bandits, from terrorists. Your people cannot go to farm. What shall it profit you? I'm sorry, my people. Let me interchange this network. You know, I have tele network on a contract, but this StreamYard is very. Yeah, okay, I have changed to this now. Okay, let's see how this one will go. I have 3 working contracts. One come with my apartment. I'm paying together with my apartment. Second is on dry, another package. You have a full contract on it. And third, that one, so that if this one disappoints, you can go to this. And all these things, you know how much you are paying. No one is less than 40 euros to 50 euros every month. Then check it, almost 150 euros or 140 euros. We are paying for network alone just to bring out our voice or to be message for you guys. 150 euros or on network alone. Now we are looking for a laptop again because this laptop we are not the people that are asking for 2 euros that they have been paid to give to them. to buy them an apple so they can be able to broadcast. This is StreamYard. It's on my neck. I take care of it every month again. I pay for it every month again. I also give out my time. So this is what I'm doing for my freedom. And you, what are you doing? Can't you name? Or you be able to yeah, born they nonsense. Killing name. You that are acting as maids, what are you doing for Mazi Nnamdi release? Yesterday I've listed what I'm doing, but killing name. Are you in a comment section? They are the nonsense. Are you in a comment section? Maybe I told you you are come. Killing name. So, Blackmailing Tinubu, you must release Mazi Nnamdi. Like I said before, what shall it profit you? Living all those life, fullness of life, and your people are crying. Your land is gone. Your forest is gone. Your people cannot go to farm. So the only thing you have to do is to, from starting point, release Mazi Nnamdi. Because Mazi Nnamdi is the solution and not the problem. And go and listen to his previous statements. All he said about Nigeria is happening one by one. All he said about Nigeria is happening one by one, one by one, one by one. Like I said yesterday, former President Olusegun Obasanjo said, if the God of Bible, Jesus, came to the world to be the president of Nigeria, that he cannot govern Nigeria good, that he cannot take Nigeria to the highest place, that he cannot better Nigeria. What does that test you? Because they know that Nigeria was never meant to be a country. Nigeria was created by a man. Nigeria was created to benefit some peoples. Nigeria is just a country that people come to invest and take whatever they want and go. And some people say Nigeria is their forefather estate, that they will never allow the South to govern themselves. Is it the country you are protecting? If you go on the street of Nigeria today and ask them, did they believe in Nigeria? Did they want in Nigeria? Believe me, 95% of them will say no. No. Even the so-called Northerners, they are crying. The so-called Northerners, they are crying. So, release Mazi Nnamdi. You must release him because he committed no crime. Defending his people is not a crime. Whatever he's doing, he's done it under the habit of Nigeria law, under the habit of UN law. So you must release Mazi Nnamdi. The international court and the local court have released Mazi Nnamdi. I've said Mazi Nnamdi is a free man. African Union, the tribunal, I said release Mazi Nnamdi. UN working group say release Mazi Nnamdi. Umaya High Court said release Mazi Nnamdi. Appeal Court said release Mazi Nnamdi. So, what are you waiting for? But the terrorists, the bandits, has been free day by day, and they are into the military, the Nigerian forces. They bring them back to society. But a righteous man that's fighting for his people, that committed no crime, that even the court, even the Nigeria court, have said, set him free. You guys still holding him. Why? Because you think that Igbos cannot do anything. Because of the reason why you guys are doing this, because of the sellout we have among us. The reason why you guys are doing this is because of the sellout, the bad eggs among Igbos. And if you go and check those people, either they have been born in the north and their placenta have been buried in the north, or they have connection to the north. But I have a message for you guys this morning. Like I said before, that nothing lasts forever. That a day will come, all of you, either you run out from Nigeria, or you go and join our ancestors. You guys, you these bad eggs. For example, Atuezinugbo and the rest of them. A day will come, either you guys will run out of our land, or you will go and join our ancestors. Two things will be involved. Two things. Because you guys cannot continue to hold people down forever. The bad eggs I'm talking about among us, they are the first people that proscribe IPOB. The governors, they are the first people that proscribe their own people, invite military to come and fight their own people. Can you imagine that? And those governors today, are they still in power? Are they still the governor? They have come and gone, but we are waiting for them at the gate. They are the people that proscribe their own people, invite military to come and fight their own people. And the former governor, Willie Obiano, told us that if we kill a cow, we pay 500,000 naira. Then if the Fulani kill an Igbo man, you pay 500,000 naira. Can you imagine? Equal our life with a cow. An Igbo man life with a cow. Chineke yakpọ that man n'ọkụ. Chineke yakpọ that man n'ọkụ. His cup is coming. He will never escape the atrocity he committed in our land. The same will be not told us that the Fulani is the answer is in his government. Is in the government. Devil Maya doing today, where are they? Are they saying the governor? No. But a day will come, they will pay for the atrocity they committed against their people. You proscribe your own people to invite military to come and buy your own people. This is how it started. Buying your own people just to be slave to Fulani Janjaweed, just to be slave to Salon of Sokoto. You proscribe your own people. That is why even after all those things that happened in Lagos, you will see someone like E-Money going to the same man that threatened his own people to greet him, to bow down for him, because they want power. They want to be on top. They want that money, You don't care what is happening to your people. In Abatana, it will interlarge 1,000 cars. Naga. After that statement from that man about presidential election, the man that threatened your own people, the next day we saw E-Money went to and pay loyalists to the man, to the same man, to the same Yoruba man. You saw it. Living on the blood of your people. Chineke yakpụ unu niile ọkụ. Chineke yakpụ unu niile ọkụ. This is Mazi Ezumezu nwa Ekwensu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I said, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, you know what? Ọnụ mmadụ wụ ọnụ Chukwu. Ọnụ mmadụ wụ ọnụ Chukwu. 3 things you must do. 3 things you must do. First, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Make a way for regional government. And pave a way also for referendum. For we to decide if you want to be in that country or not. Now, my people, yesterday, we talked about Igbos not to participate on the election, on the protest, I mean to say, sorry. Yesterday, we talked about it, that Igbo should stay clear away from this protest. That they are targeting us again. That at the end of the day, they will use us as a scapegoat. We said it yesterday. And I remind you guys, when they started buying us, since 1929, 1945, 1947, I also remind you guys about the first Q, 1966. I also remind you guys about Ekweme and the latest one, the NSAS. And I said, Igbo should stay away. We don't want any protest in Southeast. And we saw people that want to, people that they are preparing for the that are getting ready for the protest. We saw letters from the north for the northern group saying that they're going to protest. We saw somebody like Gumi saying that they're going to protest. We saw people in the West, in the Yoruba land, saying they are going to protest. But guess what? Now, look at this. Look at this. Is it not what I just said yesterday? That we should stay away. Because at the end of the day, they will frame it on Igbo people. They will frame it on Igbos. And guess what? Your shop will be targeted. Your business will be targeted. Your houses will be targeted. You look at it. This special advisor on information to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and he said, Obi's supporters and IPOB behind the planning nationwide protest. Onaloga, you know, Boya Onaloga. Like I said yesterday, it's my duty to tell you, but it's your duty to, to work on our message or to hear what you're saying. It's my duty to tell you, but it's your own duty to use it to do whatever you want to do, or you want to throw it to the lagoon. It's your business. But I equally, because equally again, melono, anula melente. Look at it. But we saw people from the north granting press release, sending press release, making statement that they are going to protest on 1st of August. We saw people from the north, from the west. Now, they are trying to do what? Blackmail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, also blackmail IPOB. Now, so Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in desert dungeon, planning for the protest, right? So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in desert dungeon, planning for the protest. That tells you how these people parole, how they blackmail people. The same way they want to blackmail Mazi against youngsters. And now they are trying to make a way, or pave a way to arrest P2B. For me, if P2B being arrested, I won't cry. I won't cry. I must be honest with you. Despite he has called for the release of Mazi Kanu, but if P2B being arrested today, nothing. Basically, guess what? What goes around comes around. Because P2B know that he can never be a president of Nigeria. He accepted their game to play that game against their own people. Against their own people. He was invited in UK. A lot of deal was done. Did I have some picture here? He was invited in UK. P2B know that he can never be a president of Nigeria. The UK government, they use him against his own people. And guess what? Even when the people want to say no, they want to go to protest. What did P2B say? He said, no, nobody should protest. No, leave it. Leave it. I am a son of court. That court we do what? We give him his mandate. After 6 months, the Supreme Court said, no, you are not the winner. What the P2B said? Okay, I leave it to the masses to judge. I leave it to God. After 6 months, you know that people morale have come down. So, if P2B being arrested today, believe me, I will not even shed any tears, because whatever you sow, you shall reap. Whatever you sow, you shall reap. My people, Nnamdi, Southeast, stay away from this protest. If you're in the north, stay away from this protest. If you're in the south, in the west, stay away from this protest. Let them protest. Let them do it by themselves. Let them do it. We are all enjoying the government. Let them do it by themselves. Let them do it by themselves. Because I will not have much time. Now, I played an interview. From Senator Alin Dume from Arise TV. And I told you guys after the interview, a lot of pleasure was on him. Now let's listen to him. I want you guys to know that Nigeria can never be work. Let's listen to him.
Good morning. In reaction to what has happened to me, I reviewed several times, from beginning to the end, the interview I granted. I also shared the interview I granted to friends, elders, leaders in this country to review and get back to me to tell me whether I have said anything that is not true or that is wrong in that interview. And unanimously, the people I shared with, and my conviction too, tells me that I did not do anything wrong. I did not say anything wrong. And therefore, I want to state that I stand by all my statements in the interview I granted. Secondly, the party that recommended to the Senate that I should be removed from being the chief whip of the Senate, I take that as an act of God, because if it is God that gave me that position, it is God that took it through APC, so I bear no grudges about that. After all, I did not contest to be the chief whip. I did not contest to be the vice chairman of Appropriation Committee. I contested to be the one of the senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And Alhamdulillah, God granted me that victory. And I'm happy with God, what God has given to me. This morning, I shared with you, I am an ardent follower, historical follower of a former famous American President Theodore Roosevelt. I want you to state the quote that I say, but briefly, it says, it is unpatriotic to stand by the president in whatever he does. It is patriotic to speak the truth to not only the president, but anybody for that matter. It is unpatriotic not to speak the truth to power or to anybody, and I still stand by that. In doing so, it is also known that in Hausa, let me put it in Hausa, that Allah yana tare da mai gaskiya, that God is always with the person that speaks the truth. So I know that I'm not wrong, the people are not wrong by speaking the truth and standing by the truth. And I pray that the president, who now I expect the message I've gotten to him, to look at what I have said and take appropriate measures to eliminate the sufferings of the people. People are suffering. People are suffering. People are angry. People are not happy. I'm happy that yesterday the president agreed with NLC to increase the salary to 70,000 naira, which is a good move. But it takes more than that, because realistically, that is like a bag of rice, a money that will maybe buy a bag of rice or cover the cost of bag of rice. So I encourage, or I call on to the president to still open up and listen to the people. The president, I knew, had infiltrated access to people. If you go to Borderland, as I said, you will see, you will know from far whether he's there or not. If you go to Lagos House in Abuja, if he's in Abuja, on turning, you will know whether the president is there or not. I think he should think about that and get back to it. Then, on me leaving the party, I'm a founding member of APC. In fact, I can say I was in APC before the national chairman, because I'm a member of the NPDP that formed the APC, joined the coalition that formed the APC. And I did not do that just like that. It is in consultation with my people that I joined APC. We were the 22 senators that joined to form APC. We were called NPDP then. And if you check history and look at the list of the senators, my name is number 21 out of 22. That was because I initially did not want to join APC because of some people that are in the coalition. But I use this word, ordered by Buhari and current President Tinubu to sign to join the APC. in Imo Government Lodge. And it was Rochas Okorocha who was hosting us that was sent to summon me to Imo Government Lodge, where Buhari came with the list and asked me to sign. Tinubu was sitting there, I was sitting there, only the three of us were called aside to sign. So I'm not a new member. I didn't join APC just like that. It was in consultation with my people that I joined APC. I take his advice and I will get across to my people. I am here in Maiduguri, as you know, because I'm bereaved, and I did not issue immediate statement because I didn't want to show or overreact on what has happened. Lastly, on me being removed from being chairman of Appropriation Committee, still, the Appropriation Committee was given to me not because I was desperate about it. No. It was because I was begged to accept the position of chief whip, knowing fully that I led the campaign for emergence of Apabio as the Senate President. And I was begged to to choose whichever committee I want to be the vice chairman. And I chose appropriation in order to stand for my people and make sure that there is justice in whatever they do. So it's not like I'm desperate. They have been removed. And I learned, because nobody wrote to me, that I've been given chairman of tourism. I want to state here that I beg to decline or to reject the offer for 2 reasons or 3. 1, you must do something that you are not interested. I'm not a tourist. I don't have visa to any country.
Well, let's stop it here because I don't have much time. Now, in the summary, he said that it's because of what the truth he said that lead to all those things. They have take the whip or whatever for him. It's a lot of pressure on him because of he said the truth. Then I asked him, how about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? How about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? All they have said is it not truth? What have you said about it? Nothing. All of you, you guys will be receiving it one way or the other. One way or the other. We're going to receive here. Now he said that he will not go to court. He said he leave it to Allah. Do you know why? Because he knows that Nigeria court is not working. He knows. He knows that Nigeria court is not working. And that is why he said that he will not go to court. To leave it to Allah. And mind you, it was this same religion that used to destroy Nigeria and Africa. This fallen religion. He leave it to Allah. That will be a topic for another day. But Senator Ndume know that Nigeria court is not working. That if you go to court, you will lose. It's a mafia system. They are doing there. I didn't say it. I'm putting San Abakoba. He said it's a mafia. They are practicing there. That is why a court will order release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They will turn around and create one law, one this thing to hold some person because say they should free. Now, to add up, let's listen to Shegun from Channel TV. The message you have for President Tinubu is very important. We need to go. Time, Adler. We don't have much time.
President Senator Bola Tinubu, it is to you tonight that I bring the burden and plight of our people too. I trust this message finds you in good health and high spirits as you continue to navigate the intricate responsibilities that come with the esteemed position you hold. It is with a heavy heart and deep concern that I pass this message on the current state of our beloved nation, Nigeria. In a time when the heartbeat of our nation is racing with fear and the very fabric of our society is tearing at the seams, we stand at a crossroads. President Tinubu, the nation calls for your undivided attention as you embark on a private visit to France. Our beloved Nigeria is grappling with unprecedented challenges that demand urgent and decisive action. Kidnapping and abductions are the order of the day. From Lagos to Kaduna, Taraba, and violent and criminal activities have pervaded our land. Even in the heart of our nation's capital, the audacity of kidnappers has become a sinister reality, striking fear into the hearts of our people. Our citizens are living in constant fear, unsure of their safety and the safety of their loved ones. This is not the Nigeria we dreamed of, not the renewed hope that was promised. We applaud the gallantry of our security operatives, but indeed more work still needs to be done to keep the people safe. Efforts are being made, but it appears they are not far enough. What has become the strategies of state policing and community policing that's been talked about several years? And the huge white papers and advisory notes on how to tackle insecurity in Nigeria, where are they? President Tinubu, as a pro-democracy agitator, isn't it the right time to restructure Nigeria for it to work properly? Is the Nigeria you and your friends fought for, is it the Nigeria that you're talking about? The removal of subsidies has unleashed a tidal wave of economic downturn, leaving families struggling to make ends meet. Prices of commodities have gone through the roof. The biting effects are felt across the nation, and the loss of confidence in the government is palpable. This is not a time for complacency. It is a time for bold, unwavering leadership, Mr. President. I think it is about time to get the nation's eggheads in one room and find a lasting cure to our ailing economy. As you stand on foreign soil, Mr. President, remember the weight of your responsibility to the Nigerian people. Our citizens, including those who voted for you, are losing faith in the government. The implications of the loss of confidence are far-reaching. And as a leader, you cannot afford to look away. Investors are fleeing the nation like never before. Economic potential of Nigeria is being squandered, and the consequences will be felt for generations. We urge you, Mr. President, to take immediate measures to create an environment that attracts and retains investment. The clock is ticking, and our economic future is at stake. Mr. President, the time to act is now. Swift and decisive measures are needed to curb the escalating insecurity, alleviate the economic burden on citizens, and restore the confidence in the government. This is not only a call to fulfill campaign promises, but a plea for the preservation of our great nation. Mr. President, our regional leadership is hanging in the balance. Some members of ECOWAS are signaling exit, and Nigeria's influence is under threat. It is time to reassert your leadership, strengthen diplomatic ties, and secure our place in the Committee of Nations. As journalists, we will not shy away from probing, inspiring, and holding leaders accountable. President Tinubu, live up to the expectations of your calling and the mandate upon which your office stands. The Nigerian people deserve more. They deserve a leader who acts with urgency, integrity, and unwavering commitment to the well-being of our great nation. The challenges may be daunting, but if you are resolute and carry the people along, we can all together overcome. The giant of Africa must now rise and take his rightful place in the Committee of Nations and harness his potentials for the Nigerian people to smile again. God bless this Federal Republic of Nigeria. And this is my final word tonight. Good night, everyone.
So, this message from Shegun, from Arise TV to President Ahmed Tinubu. Now, tell me what is Mazi and Kanu talking for years. Now they are seeing what Mazi and Kanu is saying for years. Now, Shegun have understood it. The reality have done on Shegun, and Shegun is calling on President to act now. Did you see one of the reasons Mazi and Kanu is fighting? And when he started, I know there's some couple of videos. This same Shegun is against Mazi and Kanu. But today, Shehu is also preaching part of the message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now let's go to another fraud from Nigeria. Because they want time. If not, I ask if you have a question that's coming, just put in your question. So because we are going out now. Very soon we are out. Because I have more time, but it's very important we come on air. I will not 30 minutes. It's very important. I want you guys to listen to this. I know you guys have come across it. It is very important I play it here too.
Website to extort
See how
Nigerians
corrupt.
allegedly. Let me
To see
explain.
how
Recently,
corrupt
the
Nigeria
Nigerian
is.
Minister of Information, Mohammed Idris, he announced that the visa ban the UAE, United Arab Emirates, placed on Nigeria has been lifted. Nigerians were rejoicing because it's up to 3 years now that the UAE placed a visa ban on Nigeria because of some little issues that Nigerians had in UAE that made the UAE government place a visa ban on Nigeria. Remember last year, they also announced that the visa ban has been lifted, which Nigeria later realized that it was not true. It was actually a fake news from the government. So this time around, the Nigerian Minister of Information, Mohammed Idris, announced that Nigerians can now apply for UAE visa. Everything was going so well until the Nigerian government presented a website. They said through that website you can apply. Now, getting to that website, one of the conditions to apply for this UAE visa is that as a Nigerian, you need to pay 640,000 naira and you must have $10,000 in your account. If I have that kind of money, what do I want to go do? So Nigerians raise alarm that why would the UAE give Nigeria such kind of condition? Is as good as saying that you did not unban us, just keep us banned. So intelligent Nigerians started suspecting that there's something fishy about this website. Is not really genuine. So the Nigerian journalist David went into action to make sure that website is genuine and to know why the UAE government would tax Nigeria that high. So upon investigation, it was found out that that website is actually fake. That website was created by a Canadian man who specialized in generating or collecting revenue for government. So it turns out that that website does not belong to the UAE government. Upon further investigation, the popular newspaper outlet called The Cable reached out to the UAE government to ask them that why are you people taxing Nigerians this high? Why are you asking them to pay 640,000 naira and also have $10,000 in their account? The UAE government denied this and said that they do not know anything about it. That if you want to apply for the UAE visa, you should go through the normal process, which will not take you, or you will not even spend more than 60 to 90,000 naira. So it turns out that the federal government or the government of Nigeria allegedly created this website to extort Nigeria. Now everything is still allegedly. Remember, this website that the Minister of Information of Nigeria posted does not belong to the UAE. It's still a fake website operated by a Canadian man who specialized in generating revenue or collecting revenue for government officials or government agencies. Also remember that this website was treated or posted by the Minister of Information of Nigeria. Well, as all those discussions are going through, the Minister of Information of Nigeria has not said anything about it yet. He has not come to debunk it or to say, oh, it's not UAE, it's UAB or UAF. Maybe they have the reason why they are doing that, or maybe there's the amount of money they pay the UAE to unban Nigeria. Maybe they are trying to recover it some way or the other. They have a lot of explanation to do to Nigeria, but before then, don't forget to
Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you.
This is Nigeria of your dream. This is Nigeria you want. Government doing its own people Nojolo. Government want to defraud their own its own people. Well, as what do I mean by that? Who is Bola Ahmed Tinubu? What is his legacy? First of all, ask who is the number one man? What will you have to say about him, about his past, or his background, his biography? We are not surprised. They contacted a Canadian man that specialized how to generate money for a government. Government trying to defraud their own people. And at the end of the day, that man will generate this money. He will take his own percentage in the expense of his Nigeria people. And guess what? Who will go to that UAE? If you put the statistic out there, the high number will come from South. The high number of people that will go there will come from the South. They know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. So I ask you, is Nigeria working? Is Nigeria working? If Nigeria is not working, what are you doing? If Nigeria is not working, Caribbean, what are you doing? Or are you just here to yap? Actually, yeah, come. Or are you just here to listen? After that, you put everything tina million. What are you doing? What are you contributing? Okay, I have them. I think message from Facebook from Chimezie Ebo. He said, "I heard you said regional government yesterday without consulting your leader, MNK. Chai." This from Facebook, Chimezie Ebo. He said, "I heard you yesterday said regional governments, without consulting your leader, Chai." From Facebook. So Chimezie Ebo, is it only regional government you hear from my mouth? See, you see, this is how people will I say how have baking truth, because half baked information is dangerous. Half truth is so dangerous. Is it only regional government came or Kanku yesterday? And I also repeat it today. I've said, Paul Ahmed Tinubu, you have 3 things you will do that your name will be written with golden pen. 1, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. 2, pave way for regional government. 3, make sure that referendum is consulted. Pave way for referendum for we to decide. Then you just have to put one out without consulting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Chai. This team is your mom governor not even know since yesterday and up to today. But look at what they hear. And such person, if you ask him to come up for it, to tell the world, to put his face on our also, but on common sense, he type nonsense. He have big information. And it's not only him. A lot of you guys is the same. A lot of you guys is the same. And again, the regional government, if we have the regional government now, so it matters that not almost 95% Biafra came with it. So it matters that the regional government today, so it matters 95% Biafra came with it. So why can't you ask yourself, why did the Northerners rejected it when they bring it in House of Rep? The Northerners say no. Why? Because they know if you have regional government, you're automatically ruling yourself. You have your state police, you control your resources, and you pay tax to the center. And at any time, you can tell them, okay, you are no more part of them. You want to be on your own. So in what idea? So my people, I think, like I said, we'll be winding down because I haven't much time. If there's anyone have a question, leave your question in so we can have maybe 20 minutes to talk about it. 20 minutes to look into our questions, and if there's anyone who want to come in, let me put up the link. If you want, if you are bold enough to come in, you can come in and air your view. Let me put it so we have I think less than 20 minutes now. Then we have to go. We have less than 20 minutes now. We have to go. No. Yeah. So that is it. So if there's anyone who want to come in, or if you want to be your questions, okay, be your questions. We'll look into it. So for Chimezie, the link is there for you. If you want to come in, come in. So let's talk about what you just said now. Let's hear from you. Why do you eat a chai? Why do you eat a chai? So let me also post here. Then we can maybe I can play one video now before we call it a day. And again on Tuesday, we are having on Tuesday morning. Yes, on Tuesday morning, I think by 9 o'clock Biafra time, we are having a visitor here, bidding Nnamdi. He's an activist in Nigeria. He lives in Lagos, so he will be on our program. So don't miss the program. So be the Nnamdi. The last time I went, she invited me on his program. So this time around, I invited her. So that will be on Tuesday morning, 9 o'clock Biafra time. Don't miss it because it's going to be hot. It's going to be interesting. So don't miss it. So don't miss it. So let's play one more video before we go. Then let's see if there's any question that will come in. Let's play a video from our leader Mazi and Kanu. Let's listen to our leader Mazi and what he said.
Is more important than the Bible. Is more important than the Quran. It is the most important document that governs how people exist in a society. Very, very critical. Do you know that has worse? Every Sunday they go to church and give whatever little they have to a scammer, to a fraudster, telling them rubbish about the coming kingdom of heaven. That he himself talking about it doesn't even know if it exists or not. He has a private jet. He has mansions all over the world. He builds schools, not to help the poor, but to enrich his family and his lineage. Do you see how foolish a black man is? But that man scamming you every Sunday and every Wednesday of your hard-earned money is not a thief. He's not a fraud. He's not a criminal. Do you know why? Because he promised you something you can never see, which is heaven. Because nobody has ever been to heaven. I buried my parents on the 14th. My mom hasn't come to me to say, oh, I'm in heaven and I'm having fun here. No. No one has been to heaven and back to tell us what it looks like. So the only reason why these men are flying about in their private jets is because they promised you something that no one has seen in the history of humanity. Heaven. Are you following? Are you listening to this very gospel? Now, that is number one. Number two, will your daddy Jews stop? No. The only thing that concerns them is how do we send them a code to bring tithe and offering?
Yeah.
I bought palliative of now. What above what I have? 50 million I spent on palliative. Or should I say Ipob spent at my direction? Or at my instigation. Compare that to what your pastors have. The criminals deceiving you. I want you to go to church on Sunday and say, Pastor, why do you come to church every day? He will say, hey, you're a child of God. You want to go to heaven. You're going to heaven after this event to heaven. Then you ask him, Pastor, if we're all going to heaven, why do you need a private jet? Why don't you, when we get to heaven, we all have fun? Why here on this earth? And hear what the animal will tell you. Because they're all liars and deceivers and cheats. So you don't know? I'm asking them to show us heaven then. Give us a map of heaven. You're asking me for a road map. Show me a map of heaven. How many rooms are there? Describe the garden for he doesn't know. But he's here every Wednesday, you give him money. Every Sunday you pay your tithe. What is your reward? Tell me a 419 fraud that is greater than this one. a promise. 419 is promise. Oh, I promise to deliver this, but first of all, send me your money. I promise to send you a airport, but first of all, give me money. It's a promise. And how do you know what is a fraud? They promise you something, and without saying it, they will ask for money. Is that not what they do every Sunday? And that is not godliness. This evening, I'll teach you what is godliness. That's why I was asking for them to come. None of them agreed. Come, let me destroy them. And I will just shred them to pieces. And they're on Sunday. Maybe they're not that daft after all. I wanted one of them to show up. I promise that your churches will be empty. By the time I finish with you, your churches will be empty. That fraud you're committing every Sunday will come to an end. Now, they say clear conscience fears no accusation. And some of them petitioned me to say, what you're saying and the way you're saying it is not all that great. Why don't you calm down a little bit or take it easy? Some people are good. I said, if your conscience is clear, then why are you panicking? I ask. If you have nothing to be afraid of, can you please tell me why you are panicking? Tell me why. They can't tell me. They cannot tell me. Now,
Ezoku Chineke. Ezoku Chineke. Nwa Chineke. Our leader, we cannot wait to see you. And we know that you are coming out. We know that you are coming out. You are coming out. I want to say, tell me the fraud that is bigger than this. If you go to church every Sunday, they promise you what you cannot see. Equal that, equal your tax, equal your tithe, equal your whatever money, Careful, Catholic. So I just pray. So today is Sunday. So for those of you in church, take it home. So is it Isaac success? He said, Oga, I am inviting you to our fundraising today. Our fundraising today. Our PM, Simon Ekpa, is coming to France. I am expecting you. I hope you listened to his instruction yesterday to the Fulani in the forest. Isaac, I'm sorry. I will not be there, okay? Because I'm not part of Simon Ekpa. You are one of his followers. I'm not follower of Simon Ekpa. I am follower of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Okay? And again, now you are talking about fundraising. But the same man is telling you every time you say IPOB, money. Now you are talking, he's doing fundraising, every week fundraising. But you guys are saying every time money from Madam Nenya. But today, we make fundraising every week. I say this, that no one become great through imitation. No one become great through imitation. Now, the same fundraising Simon Ekpa is condemning. Now, every week he's doing it. And now you are promoting it, telling me to come. I'm sorry, Oga, I'm not coming, And it's a full instruction. How many times have Simon Ekpa gave instruction to all those people? What happened? Yeah, since for the past 1 year, he's told you about you don't want to see load block in Biafra land. Today, go there. All the load everywhere, check load block. Military everywhere. The answer is no. Go and check when Mazi Nnamdi gave order. When our leader is outside, when he gave order, he gave that order under 24 hours everywhere, and also that will tell you, we don't read DJ. Capital B, no Efi. That will tell you, don't read DJ now. Capital B, no Efi. That will tell you, don't read DJ now. Egbe. And I say it time with that number. 1 million of Simon Ekpa will not match Mazi Nnamdi shoe. That is either you guys may be angry or will be upset when I say this, but I will say it, And I also tell you guys, if you are man enough, come up for a debate. Adam loaded. And when you are coming, get yourself prepared. Because the fact. So I'm asking you, Isaac, how about the military checking points? Are they out? Are they out? They are not out. So, well, for the fundraising, I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best. That's all I have to say. Any other questions from the earth? So let's see, because I haven't got much time. We will be winding down. No? So you guys have listened to our leader, what he said. Now let's see if we can lay our hand on past gospel from our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, let's listen to this. I am fighting freedom for my people.
Committed no crime. I am fighting for the freedom of my people as contained in the constitution of the zoo called Nigeria. I did no wrong. That was why after 2 years they could not prove any case. Even till now, we are still in court. They cannot prove any case. And people talk as if they are so moronic that an animal is better than them. They say I insult them. I insult you because you can't reason properly. I did nothing wrong. Calling for the establishment, or should I say the restoration of Biafra, is within provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It is very clear and straightforward. It's there. Go and check it yourself. And you're asking me to be happy instead of me to be upset that I was arrested for no reason. You're asking me to be happy that somebody came to bail me. See how foolish some people are. Did I beg anybody to bail me? Were they meant to insert that very condition that it must be a senator that will bail me? Who asked them to lock me up and to hold me in the first place? I know those that came to me and said they want to go and speak to the then Buhari when he was alive, and they never came back to me. They went to Asorok with their daughter's CV looking for employment, but they went there to go and discuss Nnamdi Kanu. That was why they went there. On getting to Asorok, they turned everything around. It became a trip about them and the well-being of their family. That is how they behave. And you answer a politician, and you think because of that he will respect you. We respect you because of what you've done for us. We love him back till tomorrow morning. He's dead, but we love him because of what he's doing, because of what he did for us. Dr. M.I. Okpara the same. When people behave very well, we love them. That is how it is. That is who we are as a people. You don't need to buy us. You don't need to. Just do your job. Your job you cannot do. Protect the people, you cannot protect them. On top of that, you have the temerity to talk back when we are complaining that you are making a complete idiot and mess of yourself.
So I hope you listen to this. Let's get another one, because I want to remind you guys. I want to take you guys back to the gospel of our Lord Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ezoku Chineke. Because today is Sunday. And it's just, it's sad that I don't have much time, because I will remind you guys a lot and a lot.
Is more important than the Bible.
Now we have played this. Wait. This.
I had a meeting with all the governors of the Southeast, and the day I was having this meeting, This same man who was accosted in Nuremberg was upstairs, listening to our conversation. Some of you don't even know what transpired when I attended that very meeting with the governors, in the company of Professor Ben Wabeze and Evangelist Elliot Uko. They are my witness. They are there. What did I ask for? Do you know what I asked for? Common Second Niger Bridge, to build Onisha Enugu Road, build Iguacha Enugu Road, to open Warri Seaport, open Iguacha Seaport, open Calabar Seaport, open Calabar Airport, open make Enugu more viable. That's all I asked for. And I'll lift election boycott. That's all. I didn't even ask them to give me Biafra. Do you know these people could not take this to Asarok because they were terrified to bring infrastructure, to bring development to their own people? They were frightened of the Fulani he-goat in Asarok, which is of course Abakari, because then Buhari was dead and Jubilee had come in. Now you understand it very clearly. Ask them, did I ask for Biafra to warrant sending the army to come and kill me? I asked for employment opportunities for those who are unemployed, for the teeming graduates we have who cannot find work anywhere. That's what I asked for. They have the papers. Go and ask them. When you met Nnamdi Kanu in Enugu, in Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi's conference room, did he ask for Biafra? The answer is no. I asked for very common. I said, go and bring something for our people. But all they cared about was their family and their clothes. 2,000 naira recharge card. On social media. IPOB was busy dying to make your lives better. That's all we have been doing. And today, as I speak, this very night, Enugu Airport will be closed down. Has Modo complained? No. Do you know why? They want us to fly through Lagos, fly through Abuja, and every flight comes in the evening. So you lodge in a hotel. You improve the economy of the West and of the North. But we have no airport anymore. Some of you don't know this. It's all been lost in the hoo-ha about Nuremberg. And it's quite interesting that Nuremberg was where all the evil men were tried under Nazi, or during the Nazi regime after the Second World War. It's a very, it's kind of very poignant, isn't it? That's where this very mass resistance started from. I expect Yorubas to do the same thing to their corrupt politicians. And the Middle Belt the same. Fulani is gone, they have Alamajiri culture. They're a feudal system. They run a feudal system that they are impervious to.
Okay, our leader, Adam, sorry, let's stop here because I have some questions now. Some questions to treat. First of all, Chimezie, from Chimezie, what happened?
My boss was nice.
Huh?
He sent me at home. It's not too much work.
Yeah. So from Chimezie, then before we can go to Watson, from Chimezie, when we talk about the digital government, he did not respond about it. He now have to run again. So my viewers in YouTube, let's take a question from Facebook. He said, from Chimezie, say you have been crying, Simon Ekpa, because you are not benefiting something. He is not working with your Nenia group. But Biafrans love him. Biafrans love him like our leader, MNK. When are you going to stop crying and join the moving train? First of all, Chimezie, cry for what? I am not crying, okay? You can see me, I'm not crying. I am here to defend everything about our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I am IPOB member. One IPOB, one DOS, one leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So that's around. I am the second comment again. He said, time has gone when people were having only 3 viewers and be speaking Biafrans and regional governments at the same time. Ike, well, Chimezie is only 3 viewers can name. So bad law. But you are one of them. You are still here listening to me. Okolago. Chimezie, you see here, listening to me. So bad law. Then the last one from Facebook. We need more thousands of Simon Ekpa and people will come. We need more thousands of Simon Ekpa and people will come to social media. Na-akọ iri. What? And when millions of Simon Ekpa, it's up to you. I stand on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But mind your getting your statement. But I'm not watching. They play one thing in Parliament, block or I can say no. Now let's go to YouTube. I am with 2 questions from YouTube because I'm sorry that I don't have to entertain so many questions because in less than 5 minutes I will be out from here. He said you just listened to what Mazi Nnamdi said about senators and governors, and you still believe that they are really asking for MNK release, which you said that PM, that is Simon Ekpa, is against. They are calling for the negotiation. Ganti, this is a very good one. Ganti, I ask you, why did Mazi Nnamdi appoint political advisor in the person of Chief Dan Olasi? Why did Mazi Nnamdi appoint political advisor in the person of Chief Dan Olasi? And today we can see the work of that man. In as much we have the bad eggs, we still have the good ones. In as much we have the bad eggs, we still have the good ones. How about Governor Oti? If you are Governor Oti now, you guys are praising him. Everybody is praising Governor Oti. The same person in Governor Oti, where he's still in all those places in as now, all of them are bad. The same person in Governor Oti, we still have it in Senate. We still have it in House of Rep. So all of them are not bad. We still have the good ones. We can see a senator from Abia State. What is Obiocha, called House of Rep. Obiocha, always on court, going places, making sure, speaking for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So what are you talking about? Now, let me ask you again. If these politicians that we have called out to demand for this of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if they did not come out, tell me one single thing Simon Ekpa would do to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. Being in Finland, giving seat at home order. Is that will bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out? And I'm a juggle. Is being in Finland, giving seat at home, will bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out? I think that is it. Please let me ask you, why is it that the government is please let me ask you, why is it that government, let me bring it here on YouTube, government is talking about Simon Ekpa all time and including the journalists and whenever they want to do program. Good question. Isaac, you can't always put a good question again. He said, why is it that the journalists, the media, even the government, even in the House of Senate, they are talking about him when they are doing their progress? He said, why? And with this suppression, that will tell people that yes, this person they are talking about all the time, everything. Yeah, that is the main person, everything. Then now, why did the number one person, President Ahmed Tinubu, did not even mention his name after that attack in Aba, and he was referring to IPOB. Why? I'm asking you now, why? Why the man in question, the number one citizen that have all the power, never have the same view? Those people you just mentioned now have it. Why? That tells you all you need to know. Ndewo. Did Simon ever publicly done fundraising when MK was around? Let me bring it up. Did Simon ever publicly done fundraising when MK was around? Did MK against it? So who are you to condemn what MK did not condemn? No, I think you are getting it wrong. You know, I am not condemning his fundraising or not, because whatever you are doing, he needs Lego. That is the fact. Whatever you are doing in this struggle, he needs Lego. And don't waste own follower. Who needs Lego? What I'm saying that is was the same time money that condemning IPOB fundraising. Every time you say money. But today he's doing it. So understand me. And again, Oge, when MK was around, Simon Ekpa, yeah, he helped them. And let me tell you, if you don't know, the first person that brought Simon Ekpa in fundraising was Madam Chinwe in America. Go and ask him. And at the end of the day, the same Simon Ekpa blackmailed the woman. The first person that brought Simon Ekpa on the limelight in America was in America fundraising. It's Madam Chinwe is the one that contacted Simon Ekpa. Say, okay, come and help us. One day, you know, he loaded. Okay? So that is it. Mr. Man, if you don't know what to say, keep quiet, keep silent. And Mr. Man, if you don't know what to say, keep silent. Ndewo, bye bye. There is vegetable fat, verifying fat that on there's verifying fat on the appointment done on Dan Olasi that is a flash. Bring the video or the his letter of appointment. Stop this lie or approve me. Listen, okay. You are saying that Onyendu did not appoint Chief Odas as a political advisor. Okay, so bad on next video. Well, I will remind me next video. I will play it for you when he said it, and even nobody dispute it, and our lawyers, they can confirm it, everything, and we can see Chief Odas with our lawyers, with our barrister on court. So I will bring that to you, but if you can also do it, go on YouTube, it's there. Okay. Yes. Isaac said, yes, it will bring him out, and that is the reason the government are crying. Oga, you didn't answer my question. What question that still I did not answer? Let's go on Facebook. Okay. No, I think I have to go now. Like I told you guys that I don't have much time, you know. What question? Say, stop blackmailing Simon Ekpa. Do you do what you need to bring Biafra come? True freedom is not one person. What is this one? Also, blessed in Abraham. It says, stop blackmailing Simon Ekpa, you know. I think Abraham, Abraham again, you know. I think you are far away from what we are talking about. If you know, I say that I welcome every other person to join the league, and as Onyendu welcome too. So whatever Onye believe, I believe in what Onye. I'm a son of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So I never say that it's only for one person. Yesterday I mentioned those that are still in the struggle, those that are fighting, and some of you are calling them criminals. So get the facts, okay? What impact of Madam Chinwe and Madam Oyibo now in the struggle to compare with Simon Ekpa? Oh yeah, also what impact? Your question is out of context. I told you that Madam Chinwe is the first person that brings Simon Ekpa out, bring him in America to do fundraising when Madam Kanu is there. That is the reason why I mentioned Madam Chinwe. So you say what impact, Madam Chinwe still believe in Biafra, Madam Oyibo, nobody knows where Madam Oyibo, and mind you, the same Madam Oyibo, Simon Ekpa worked with him. And that's why at the end of this, Simon Ekpa went to go hijack the website on this exam. Madam Oyibo will go buro, Nalie. So that will be decision for another day because I have to leave you guys now. Thank you all guys for coming in. But one day you guys will be bold enough to put your face on media. So be bold enough to stand and defend what you believe. Just like what I'm doing. I told you guys I'm never a broadcaster before. I never know one day I will broadcast. So if I can do it, you can do it more than me. Me or you become malasso. No. But I'm just standing to defend what I believe. So be man enough. Put your faith. Not only writing in the comment section. Okay? But I appreciate you guys too because that's why I never put my phone number because including the one day I am on you. I won't go fake account. One day, only I say, I'm going to use this fake account. So that is good. Because they have not done anything reasonable, and with it, neither we are misusing the phone. Where is the website? Dormant or active website? I think the website. I think you should go and ask Simon Ekpa about the website. Go and ask Simon because then Nelly Ofebu was crying. After Madam Bridget threatened Simon Ekpa to return the website. So go and ask Simon Ekpa if it's dormant or if it's still working. I have to leave you guys here. Ask Moya for talk Afuechi. So tomorrow we may have time again in the morning, and I would like maybe some of you to come up live. One day won't. Bye bye. Onye bili, ndụ nwoke ndụ nwaanyị, ebe ebele ugo ebele nke si ibi ebele nkụkwa ya. But at the end, we will meet at the gate. I'm alone, bye bye.